Is this thing on? Hold on. Huh.
Watch out! Watch out!
Well, hello, gamers. I did go live just a tad bit early. I wanted to make sure that I could actually get cat content in because I was like doing all sorts of things, all sorts of prep to make sure that Wyatt would even want to be here. So I got her the softest blanket that I had. I tired her out. I played with her. I petted her. I fed her. I gave her water. I have pampered this cat to the utmost degree for her to be here this stream. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be freaking great. Hopefully the regular crowd will show up in like a little bit. So, but I mean, that's like it matters. Today's stream, you guys wanted this. Okay, you wanted this. A sub goal of literally just my cat on stream. That's all you guys wanted. And yeah. I'll be here. I'll be chatting with chat here and there. And of course, there'll be a couple things that I'll do if you guys do redeem channel points and stuff like that. So yeah. Get ready for the best content on planet Earth. Tada! Look! 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 Oh. Look! Hold on, let me put my headphones on so I can actually, like, immerse myself into the stream. Oh, goodness. Oh! We got some freaking jammy coconut mall playing. I have got quite... Oh, I gotta put my feet away. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you can't see me now, chat. Look, I'm like a faceless streamer now. Holy crap, is this true? Is this possible? I also need to pull up chat on my phone. I'll be here, chat, but like I will and won't be here. This is kind of like a big chilling, big jam session of a stream, and you guys wanted this, all right? This is entirely out of our regular niche. Look at that cat. Look at that child. Look at her. Look at her.
Hi Wyatt, I love you so much and hope you have the best sleep of your life. Yeah.
I hope she also does have the best sleep of her life. Did that meow come through? Did the meow text-to-speech work? Am I crazy or did I not hear it? If not, if it didn't come through, refund the... Oh, it did say yeah? Oh, yes. Okay. I apparently didn't hear it. Look at that child. Look at that child, chat. Look at her. Look at her. See, I got a double cam setup. Hey, yo, can we get PogChamps for the double cam setup? Is it bad if I show my feet? Cause I feel like, cause I moved my bed yesterday, right? I moved my bed. I've got my mic nice and pulled over to the bed. I've got chat on my phone. I'm chilling here. I'll be on my phone. But like, is this not such a vibe though, chat? Today's a good day to just chill, talk, and just overall vibe. You know, it's, you know, if you need to be productive, if you need to do your homework, if you need to, you know, me to kiss your mother and you watch, you can do that today. This is a good day to do it. Do I got games on my phone? I actually do. Thank you very much. I think the main games I play on my phone, I play this one game called like Bacon Flipper or something, and it's like basically you just flip bacon and it's really stupid. But like, I don't know. No Lego kiss your mother? Shut up, Amy. Shh. You know what? Anyway. Yo, by the way, welcome in, gamers. Hello. PMac, good to see you, by the way. Mod Champ, yo, Ziggy, good to see you. What's happening, my man? Let's see. Ping, yo. I agree. This is fat serotonin. Sweetie, yo, good to see you. Andreas, hello. Verd, hey, yo. Chat, if you can see on screen, I just thought it would be better to give that information via screen. But if you like to, you know, if there's any subs, any bits, basically of any amount, or you can take the channel point redemption to actually pet Wyatt, I will happily do so. All right, if you don't want to interrupt her sleep, I get it, but I am right here. I'm chilling with chat, and I'm happy to do the kindness to Wyatt. I'm all for giving her a good fat pet. Just letting you know. Oh, Bird with the freaking gifted. Are you kidding? All right, well now I got a pet her. Thank you, Bird, for this. All right, I'm going. Oh. One pat. There you go. I hope I don't have to do that too terribly much because I'm going to get tired of it. But it's, I mean, not really. Ugh. I kind of have to get around my arm crane for my mic, though. It probably would have been better if I, like, disconnected my mic, maybe, and put it on, like, a weird stand thing. I don't know. Thank you for the sub, Bird. I do appreciate you. How you feeling, by the way? No! Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're already... We just start... Get back here. Get back here. We'll see if she'll stay. Still, just... Count. Yes. Yes, very good. I know. It's fine. Hold on. Oh. Oh. No! I worked so hard. For what? I worked so hard for what? Wait, where did she go? Did she already exit the room? Why'd she move so freaking fast? I'm the cat now. Meow. Meow. I'll get her back. I'll get her back. I'll get her back. Hold on, Chef. It's gonna get better. Just enjoy the vibes for now. This is the comedy of the stream. I'm gonna have to fight Wyatt to get a good sleep. Okay, you know what? What do you think she needs? What does she need? Like, how can I better the comfort of her seat? Should I change the blanket? Should I change the blanket, maybe? Yo, Captain, thanks for the raid, by the way. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Raider 3, welcome in. Should I change the blanket? Do you think that would help? I have a blue one. Maybe this one's better? Maybe that would be better, do you think? No? I'm gonna get her again. I'm gonna try it again. What do you think about this one, eh? Try. Oh. Yes. 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 Okay.
Meow.
Eat me. Hey. I don't know if she will or not. Oh, what kind of music we listening to right now, chat? Oh, well, this is kind of a jam. Okay, I don't know if she'll stay. Maybe if I continue to pet her, she'll stay. I don't know, but it looks like I'm gonna have to be pretty specific. Oh, yo, Captain, you redeemed Pet the Cat. Here you go. I got you. I appreciate the raid, though. I really do. Me. Meow. So, chat, how we doing? Did I miss anybody that joined? No. Please, for all that is good. What do I do? What do I do, chat? I did everything right. I I tired her out. I played with her. I fed her twice. I gave her water. I treated her so nice. Cat cosplay ASAP. Do you think if I jump into the cat onesie, I can try to like mend the stream and become the cat? Cause I have a cat onesie. I mean, if push comes to shove, I can become the cat. Maybe the problem is the blankets. All right, final attempt. We're gonna try plain seat, cause she likes sitting in the regular seat. Okay, this is the last attempt. If she won't stay, I will literally get into my cat onesie attire and I will carry this stream on my back like I'm a hiker. I got this. Hold on, let me get her. One more attempt. All right, let me get a big chug of sweet tea. And let me do it absurdly close to the camera so you guys really hate this. Hold on. All right, cool. This is content, by the way. Perfect. Okay, great. Oh, all right, I'm gonna get it. Last attempt. Come on, you've got to enjoy the chair. Gotta. It's a cool. Oh, it's spinning. Cool chair. You've got to enjoy it. It's a nice chair. Try laying in it. Yes. Okay. That was phase 1 complete. Phase 1. Come on, Wyatt. For the chatters, for the viewers, for the people who want to experience the baby. This is you. Come on. Show us you care. Take my hand. Or lick it. That is also an option. Baby. Like this better? She's bathing. Here we see a quirked up white boy in natural habitat. He'll be on this side of you. Nothing to worry about. Oh, okay. Are you? Maybe she'll stay? Okay, let me pull up my chat on my phone, because that was easier. Oh, you bathing? That's good. Hopefully she takes a long time bathing and we get lots of cat content. Okay, good little cat. Yo, what's up, doctor? Good to see you, man. What's up? Burger, yo, what's up? Hello, Lasky, by the way, Mod Champ, glad you're here. Maybe you just get a pet rock instead. It would listen to me. You just lost the content like you lost the hardcore world. You don't need to rub that in. Listen, Chad, if she leaves one more time, I will literally put on the cat onesie. I will put on the cat onesie and I will sit in this chair. I'm not even kidding. I will do anything for content. Anything. Oh, not anything, actually. Hold on, time out. Don't quote me on that. But I would do most things for content. Maybe like an average amount of things. You know, I would probably... Nothing over the top, but I would probably bathe in cheesecake. And post it. Yeah. I've already got a couple ideas for YouTube videos that I could just start posting. I feel like the more like oblong stuff I post, the better. You know, if I go to YouTube, I feel like that would make the YouTube a little bit more popping. Is if I made, you know, a jazzercise video, a speed run of a desk building, or speed run a cabinet, or post some hoes. Frick you, Amy. You said it, so now you gotta do it. I mean, I would bathe in cheesecake. I like cheesecake. I wonder what that would feel like on your body, you know? Like, I mean, think about taking a bath in, like, mud, except instead of mud, it's cheesecake. So it's, like, smell good, taste good mud. So, like, in essence, if you played in the mud as a kid, you know, you're probably gonna enjoy cheesecake bath way more. You know what I mean? I want to eat mud? It's fair. I've had that feeling before, once or twice, probably. I can sort of read chat from here, because it's pretty big, but I probably should stick to my phone. I left for 1 second. Why are we talking about what cheesecake would feel like on your body? There's nothing to talk about. Gamer Boy Bath cheesecake. I could sell my cheesecake water. I could sell my cheese. I could just sell the cheesecake. We could like. We could do something with that, probably, maybe. Oh wait, I scrolled up on my activity feed somehow. Give me back to the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that is nasty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I buy. See, at least we got some person that would buy. You know, chat, there's one thing in my life that I want to achieve, you know? And I don't want to do it now because, like, obviously, like, you know, I feel like we don't have the community to sustain for me not to have a net loss. But, like, if I mean, okay, don't call me cringe, but if I made merch, right? Like, I made a merchandise, I wouldn't make it, you know, like, ooh, it says Legita on it and that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. I would probably, do you not want pets? Oh, lick me in the finger? Okay. I would probably want to make it something that was subtle, that you would want to wear while you were out and about. Like, I want that clothing to have good purpose, you know? Like, I don't want you to feel cringe wearing whatever I would have made. I would want it to be, like, subtle, a cool design, but still, like, signify, like, the general community. That'd be cool. But, like, I don't know what I would do. I would probably do something very, very simple. I'd probably, like, make these, Dude, she's getting more comfortable. That means she's gonna stay. I would probably make like these, what are these called? Crew neck sweatshirts. Hoodie with no hood, just E. Yeah, I would probably make like I think that's what I would go for as a crew neck sweatshirt because I love crew neck sweatshirts and that's like kind of like a part of who I am at this point. I always wear them all the time. And I would totally make like one of those. Put white on a design. See, if I put white on a design, it would be perfect. I feel like I literally could just throw an emote onto a shirt and that would be cool. Do I get an artist discount? Of course, Amy. You've contributed too much in the emote spectrum. Of course, you get an artist discount. You also get your mom's hot discount, so that's pretty cool. Oh no, I left my tea over there on the other side of my desk. I can't get it. Sucks. That sucks so bad. Oh, that makes me so sad. My tea is so far away right now. Look at this back absolute princess. I mean, I know it's a little dark because the chair was black. I was trying to give a contrasting color, but you can't help that the baby just loves feeling the leather. This cat do be loving leather. Like an event where chat comes up with merch designs. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I feel like people would just make MS Paint and throw it on a sweatshirt. I would definitely stream. I feel like I could well, that's the thing. That's future. I wouldn't have a horrible net loss if I ever made merchandise. Like, I would literally just be out of money. I would just lose all my money. I also, like, wouldn't want to pay for, like, cheap crap. Because then, like, if you buy, like, a cheap shirt, it doesn't feel good. You know, like, everyone's worn a cheap shirt, no doubt. I literally have some in my closet. Okay, there are some that are comfortable cheap. And then there's some that's, like, you wear it and you don't want to wear it cheap. Like, you have to have, like, 2 shirts underneath it to not feel it cheap. And I would want to make sure I got, like, a good quality sweatshirt. That way, like, everything just doesn't turn to crap. Man, I want my drink. So badly. I love liquid. I don't feel like walking around her, though. I don't want to disturb her, so I'm going to try going for an army crawl, maybe? Nice. I achieved it. We are good. Whoa, she's actually, guys, she's getting self-aware. She realizes she's on camera. Oh crap, never mind. She's going back. She's good. She's good. She's good. Hear me for a second there. Hi, yo. I'll pet her here and there, chat. But obviously, if you guys, you know, use the channel point redemption or subscribe or gift a sub or bits, any of that will basically be a pat or a pet. Quirked up white boy with a little bit of swag, busted down sexual style. I mean, to be fair, simple merch designs are the best. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I wouldn't want you guys to buy a shirt, right? That, like, I kid you not, literally just right across the front, it just says Legita or leg. Maybe leg would be funny if it was a white shirt with black text and no font, like just like literally just Arial font, and it just says that on there. That could be kind of funny, kind of like a Got Milk shirt, but it's just that. It just says leg. That would be funny, but I wouldn't make that. I would probably go for either like a very nice center design or a top corner design. Because top corner designs are like I don't know if you guys are like a top left on the shirt or top right on the shirt type, but like I feel like, I don't know, in my opinion, I feel like a top right on the shirt is the ideal placement for a logo. You're using your cat to make profit? Exactly. Did you miss something? I think this is exactly, this is literally what everyone wanted. This is literally what everyone wanted. Like the fact that I had a sub goal that said cat, like I was told to make the sub goal a cat stream, and y'all didn't fill the sub goal. This was not of me. I mean, obviously I facilitated the sub, like, you know, the sub goal and the cat, but like this was literally you guys that chose this. You chose this stream. This is your ideal content right here. I like the middle on shirts. I do like logos in the middle. I mean, I'm wearing one right now that's like a logo in the middle. This is actually the funniest shirt I have because it says Nebraska Wrestling, and I don't live in Nebraska, nor have I ever done wrestling, and I think that's the funniest part of my my shirt. Honest to goodness. A day in the life of Wyatt. Honestly, this is about it. She basically just eats, sleeps. She walks around a little bit. She likes laying on things. Honestly, chat, if we did get like a large amount of subs, I would totally give her a treat. Obviously, I don't want to like overfill her. That's why I didn't put it on the screen, because like if I gave her a treat, then that would like kind of suck. But I would say, honest to goodness, if we even got like 5 subs this stream, I would totally go get her a little treatsy treat and give her a little bite, little bite to eat, a little hungry, a little yum yum, a little munchy, a little scoobop, a little shooby, little scoobop in the him gym, you know, a little snack attack, a little popper for the mouth, you know, a little taste bud quench, little quencher, a little yoinky sploinky, you know, chicken delight, you know, because I have treats. If not, I could just give her a piece of ham. She loves ham. Quite the ham type. Nicole with the gifted, thank you so much. That's one. Wait, that's 2. That's 2, chat. There's 3 more, and we'll give her a treat. But I really appreciate that, Nicole. Honestly, you were way too generous. I really appreciate it. Yo, chat, can we get some leg loves? That's how I feel like that's the best way to just say, hey, I really appreciate you. What are you saying? Nothing. Not important. Gotta have work tomorrow, so I'm out heading to bed. Enjoy the cat content. Thank you, Lasky. I appreciate it, and good luck with work. You take it easy, all right? I appreciate you still coming in no matter what, even though you got a busy schedule. It's weird because like I'm not looking at like the stream stuff the same because like I never use my phone, and like mobile chat is so weird to look at. I've wanted to do an IRL stream, right? Okay, like I've wanted to, but I don't know what I do. I feel like there's too many like Wi-Fi dropouts, and I also have no idea how to stream from a phone. I'd have to look into it, but like what if I just go to IHOP one day and just freaking eat pancakes, and I just stream it? You know, I literally just go out to eat, and that's the stream. How was your day, leg? It was actually okay. It was okay. I got up really late. I could not sleep for crap last night. I was up till 5 a.m. just wide awake. Like I just couldn't sleep. Hi, what's up? What you looking at? Hi, yo. Are you good? Hi, Stinky. You confused? I was up till like 5 a.m. and I freaking could not sleep for crap. So I slept in really late today. I slept until like 11, man. That's like crazy. So I got up, and the first thing I did was I took a shower, and then I ate a carrot cake cupcake, like a freaking old fart that I am, even though I'm 20 years old. Do not leave. Okay, you're just bathing. Yeah, no, I don't know if you guys like carrot cake, but holy crap, if you've never had a delicious, don't. No. This sucks so bad. Anyway, I was talking about carrot cake. Yeah, no, carrot cake cupcakes slap, and I really enjoyed it. I ate like 4 in total in the past 2 days. I ate 1 today and 3 yesterday, so that's pretty unhealthy. But hey, they were pretty good. Ratio plus Wyatt fell off. How about Wyatt jump? Ratio plus Wyatt jumped off, huh? Okay, do I really have... Can we just take a quick poll in chat via 1 and 2s? I don't think I can get her to stay here, right? I don't think I can. Like, she was but she immediately left. Put a 1 in the chat if I put on a cat onesie. Put a 2 in the chat if I just give her a minute to chill before I bring her back. I'm seeing a lot of ones. That's a little uncomfortable. 3. Both? Okay, so bring her back, but also... Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for content. And you know what? I said I would do my... this is so unfortunate. I don't know where this camera faces. I gotta make... I'm about to like... Hey, you can't see. I got it. Here it is. I'm gonna go change it. I feel naked and fully clothed at the same time. You know, hold on. One sec, hold on. Okay, so I decided. Oh. I decided it would be a good business decision to put shorts underneath it, because I didn't have I just I just had short I just just had underwear, and I decided it would be a good idea to put shorts underneath it. I thought that was a good idea, just for respective purposes. Frick. Use this candle. Candle's gonna come in clutch. Be a good cat and meow for it. Frick you! This sucks. Wyatt would have been a lot better for this. This is awful. This is an awful exchange for my cat. It's meow, not frick you, just say. Oh yeah, I want to make sure this stream stays a chill environment, because this was originally supposed to be a chill environment until my cat left, so I'm gonna keep it chill, I don't want to make it too loud for anybody. Meow! Meow! Sorry, bro. It's just my cat, dude. My cat is just so loud. Also, who said? I'm sorry. Who said? Can you get the cat ones without with feet? Well, who said that? Who said that? I'm sorry. Doctor, is that you? Hey, yo. I really need to get my cat back. How much longer do you think I should wait till I bring her back? I think this is better. Like, I was thinking to myself, what is content? Like, what is content? And I think I'm starting to understand how to actually, make good content. If I get better angles. Maybe if I streamed with this face cam the entire time, this would make such a difference in the overall scheme of, like, it's like quality content. If I was a new viewer and I joined this stream, right, I would be like, holy crap, I love this. So yeah, did I set my nose? Can I move it? Oh, I can. I didn't even know I could do that. That's just breathing though, isn't it? Hello, Starry. Welcome in. What have you just joined? My cat left me, so I had to fill in for her. Basically, all we got.
Most people nowadays say, I have no time. Of course you don't.
Well, this is like that lo-fi
Because
patrol
you're
kind of
not
like...
aware of the present.
I've killed my wife last night.
Represented on your
But the
watch
things
by a
only last on the
hairline.
moon for 5 to maybe 10
That is
minutes,
as
and then it does
thin
like
as
a
possible
lo-fi
as
bass
is
drop.
consistent with visibility. And so everybody thinks the present is...
I filled my house gasoline, set it ablaze with my 3 kids. I give you a rendition. That's the musical. All right, I'm gonna go get Wyatt on that note. Can we just set that here for now, maybe? I'm gonna go get Wyatt. Maybe I can get Wyatt to sit in my lap, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I'm still connected. Oh, that hurt. All right.
present is the only real time. There is no past. And there isn't a future. And there never will be.
Oh. All right. I have her. See if she'll stay, maybe? Ooh, my hair's a mess. What happens? Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Chill. Oh! Stay. This camera, dude. I need that candle again. Wyatt's probably getting so impatient with me already. Okay. There. Hi. Hi, you. Why don't we just lay on my lap, sweetheart? Okay. I'm improvising. Yes, I am very much improvising. Alright, but I got her. Cat's content is continuing. Don't worry, chat. The vibes stay strong. Stay strong. It's a little bit dim, by the way, because I didn't want her to like blow her eyes out by the light. What are you doing? I didn't want to blow her her eyes out with light, so I was trying to be careful. But like she's chilling right now, I think. Hi, you. Live actions of cats. I'm not singing any of that. I'm not doing any of that. No. That musical should have died. Exploded. This is the best stream I've ever joined. Thank you. I didn't think it would be this one that would be the best. But that is a compliment of some sort. Thanks. We're glad you're enjoying. Please, are you still trying to leave me? Try laying over here, sweetheart. Try the other part of the leg. Are you not enjoying yourself? Can't get the camera to angle any further down, unfortunately. It's so hard. I'm doing this with one hand because I don't want Wyatt to leave me. Ugh. Oh. Other way. There we go. There we are. Got her, man. We got her. And I'm in a cat onesie. This says a lot about society. Goodbye, chat. I can't sit here and watch a bald guy in a cat onesie. So obviously, Captain, you're not believing. You haven't dedicated to the trade. What's my favorite childhood game? Aw, man. Okay, childhood. Either... Recently, I've been thinking about, like, I actually had thought about my childhood games recently. Probably, like, Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube, or Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the GameCube. Man, those are some good freaking games, man. I love those. I love those. Is the music too loud, by the way? Is it overbearing in any form? It might be. I don't know. You do have to let me know. You're making Kingdom Hearts cookies while Kingdom Hearts music is playing? That's actually insane. What's y'all's favorite childhood games? Alright, I lowered the music a tad. I can't tell if she's trying to leave or not. She just kind of keeps like motioning towards my hand and slowly, like she's like melting. Like she's actually melting a little bit. See how she's melting? She's kind of like lumped over. Any Pokemon game? My first Pokemon game I ever played was Pearl, because I didn't like have something to play it for a while. I ended up getting a Game Boy after getting a DS when I was young. So I ended up playing like Emerald and Ruby after I already had played Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and even freaking Gold and Silver. Or is that, that's Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? That's what those are called. So I played those, and then I got a Game Boy, and then I played Emerald, and I played like Ruby. I didn't play Sapphire, I don't think. I one time attempted like Pokemon Yellow on some other person's thing, which is like a crazy one because I'm pretty sure you just start with Pikachu. But no, yeah, Pokemon was also a big part of my childhood. I ended up becoming like an awful person though, and kind of like began the black market because I purchased a Nintendo Replay when they first came out, and I started coding in shinies and selling them to tons and tons of people for their shinies, and I became like the ultimate black market Pokemon trader of my time. It was a very intense time for me, and I held down I reigned shiny legendaries upon the world. I was an insane Pokemon shiny. I had everything, and I basically just like would get them and trade them out like crazy. I sent them all over the place. I would duplicate them. So I'd get a shiny Pokemon, I would duplicate like hundreds, and then I'd trade them everywhere on the World Trade Center, and I'd send them everywhere. So, you know, if you ever got a shiny from a Japanese trade or something like that, it could have been from me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are doing that, but I was nuts. I would sit for hours on end typing zeros and ones and fives and whatever numbers I needed on a Nintendo Replay, and I'd send Pokemon out all the time. I was crazy. I beat like Super Mario 64, and then I immediately hacked it after I beat it, and I gave myself moon jump and all this crazy stuff just to see how much I could break the game. That was fun. And then the Nintendo Replay was just like a hassle, so I ended up just like, I may still have it. When I rotated my bed yesterday to a different part of my room. Because you can obviously see more of the bed now, and so like I don't know. I rotated it, and I found a bunch of my old Pokemon cards and Pokemon games and DS games, and like that was kind of cool. I sold my GameCube a while back though, which I'm not sure if I regret or not. So I don't know. Like, is hacker confirmed? I just bought a Nintendo Replay. It had the hacks installed, and it was literally sold like on freaking. Well, I guess I didn't really use Amazon back then. I think I got it off eBay. I mean, I don't know who uses eBay anymore. Like, frick eBay, in my opinion. But yeah, I know Amazon is like supreme, even though obviously they're not like they haven't been the most ethical company. It's just so easy. Did I sell it for money? Some of my friends, I did actually. I think actually sell some stuff for money. I was an awful kid. What can I say? Can we see your Pokemon card collection? It's not good. Like, I didn't have like fancy dancy Pokemon cards or anything. You know, like I didn't have like all the fancy super cool Pokemon cards. If I got a legendary, that meant a lot to me. That was the big kahooey. I loved getting a legendary. I thought that was sick. But I just had like a ton. I have like a couple. I bought those like metal tins, and I would load them in there. And I think I had a little booklet of legendaries, but I could pull them out, but I don't think Wyatt's gonna allow me to because she's kind of being baby right now. She's enjoying this armrest though. She's kind of getting into that. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of eating that up a little bit. Yeah, get into it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, chat, what was like your favorite Pokemon card though? Obviously like rare ones are cool, but like no, you gotta pick one. Because I think one of my favorite ones was like, oh man. I had like a Latios and a Latias card, and I thought those were really cool. That was like my hype as a kid. Thought those were some of the coolest Pokemon cards I had. Have you ever bought those Minecraft eggs with figures in them? I've seen those a lot surfacing on TikTok. Those weird like, are those like those sand ones covered in sand? Because I've never gotten those weird. I've never had an obsession or any form of like interest in buying like those random you know, luck of the draw boxes of items, like whether it be like a random figurine or a random whatever. I was just like never into that. The only time I ever bought one was I bought an Overwatch one, and I ended up getting Genji, which is exactly who I wanted. So that was like beautiful, and it was like a one-time thing. But like I feel like my luck ran out after that. My favorite Pokemon? Probably Shinx. Shinx is pretty sick. All my homies love Shinx. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see marching band. Oh yeah? Thank you for that information. Jinx is such a base choice. So here it's Arcanine. I think that Growlithe is absolutely poggers. I think that Shinx is cooler than Growlithe only because he has 3 evolves. So that's the only reason because I love Growlithe, but I just like the fact that it's like I don't know what Shinx really is. Like, is it like a cat? Is it like a weird bear, mouse? I don't know what it is. Like, it's like a mix of a couple. I don't know. I don't know how we got into talking about Pokemon all of a sudden. I'm actually surprised that Wyatt stayed this long with me in such a weird position. Look at her 2 paws. Her 2 paws are just sitting on the side of the chair. Why don't you lay over here, sweetheart? Why don't you turn a little bit? Like, maybe go down the legs? That's what my legs are for. My cat, my main kitty cat. I'm petting her a lot, and obviously, like, if you guys sub, I will specifically pet her for you, but I'm really just trying to keep her here. Because I don't know if she'll stay. That's why I'm, like, trying to, like, keep her here. She likes, like, she's lazy, I guess, so if you keep her, like... Why do you keep doing this? I think she just likes that armrest. Look at this idiot. Look at her. My favorite is Bellsprout. Where's Dance Time? I took those off for the time being. Just because I didn't know what the setup was going to be like. I also didn't know in this stream. I thought I was just going to leave the cat on stream. Like, I thought literally I would just stream Wyatt. But things went a little haywire, and now you're getting a lot of me when you weren't originally going to. I was literally just going to leave Wyatt be on the stream. This has kind of been, a lot of this stream has literally just been, not really planned. I think I do pretty decent in my lifetime. I've always been decent at winging things. And today we're winging it, and it seems to do okay. So it's just for this stream. What are you doing? Okay. I understand that you have a choice. And if you want to leave me at the end of the day, you can. You can leave me. Okay? At the end of the day, if it's your choice to go, I get it. I understand. But just know that I love you very much. And I wouldn't trade the world for you. I even put on a cat onesie in your absence. Just to entertain the stream. This is not about them, it's about us. Oh! Oh. Wow. That could have broke. Oh, wow. Good candle catch, boys. I forgot that was there. All right. Back to this. Wyatt's currently just sniffing my bed right now, so she's not entirely gone, but she did leave. Got so cute. I appreciate that one. Thank you. She is very cute. I think she's very pretty. But now I'm the cat. What do you think about that? Huh? Love the fan? Oh yeah, I don't usually show off my fan. I have a fan in here. I also have a chandelier. I have a chandelier that can change colors. You want to see? I don't usually talk about this stuff. Check this out. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. What is happening? Like blue, green, some orange maybe, some red, pink area. Then go all the way around the board. It's an old antique chandelier, right? It is now coloring my hair. That's pretty cool. It's an antique chandelier I got from like from my family that was like, oh, we're gonna get rid of this, and I was like, no, I think it's cool, and it has like that really old tinted glass in it, so it changes colors like really cool. Schnozcam, you like this? Why is the top of your room so fancy? Well, I think it's like old, because these aren't like these aren't marble or like nice tiles. Like that is like paper basically. It's like soft wall tiles. It's not what you think it is, and I don't really know like why we have a tiles on our roof. We have one room that has like the popcorn ceiling. Oh, I was also supposed to post on TikTok that I was actually live, and I didn't do that, so I'll do that. Hold on one sec. All right, cool. I posted it now. That's epic. That's poggers. This angle is given. You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone? What you play? I play Clash Clans. I love Clash Clans. Yep. Do you have Angry Birds? Is it like the school tiles? No. So like the tiles on my roof, they don't push up or anything. They literally just like they're just soft tiles. There's really no explaining them. It's basically like if you took a roof, a perfectly good roof, and you put rivets in it. Basically. That's essentially how that goes. This is like the realest stream we've ever had. Oh, by the way, NES BP, first time chat, by the way. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. Also, I didn't get to say hi. I didn't realize you had a first time chat. So welcome. Glad to have you here. All right. I installed Clash Royale because I tilted. It wasn't worth my time. I still play that from time to time. It's a very random mobile game that like I actually enjoy, but mobile games are whack though. Like mobile games, it feels so stupid playing them. Doodle Jump was the stuff. Doodle Jump was a good childhood game. If you like Doodle Jump as a kid, then you probably turned out really well. Some good tea though. I could use some food though. I'm gonna go actually go out to eat and maybe touch some grass on the way there. I'm actually gonna go out actually eat out later, chat. So I mean, you know, if you guys can say like, you know, good for you or good job, proud of you, streamer man. We found out that you actually can leave the house. I think that would be really, really beneficial to my overall mentality. Just to get some like, you know, some validation that it's like, you know, it's cool that I actually leave the house every once in a while. What are you gonna eat? I'm gonna eat at a Mexican restaurant. I'm gonna eat some Mexican food. I love me some delicious Mexican food. Now, I would say that the Mexican restaurant I'm going to is not authentic Mexican food. Okay, it's like Tex-Mex, which is basically like half of what America has. So unless I go to like towards Mexico or I'm like actually like in maybe, I mean, I say Tex-Mex, but obviously Texas has authentic. There's a lot of places with authentic, you know, Mexican restaurants. But what I'm going to eat at is definitely not authentic to Mexican food. It's more of like Americanized Mexican food, but it's still really good. I'm gonna eat so much cheese that it's probably gonna stop my insides completely. I will not be able to digest anything for days. It's fine though, because it'll taste good. Bring us some grass. Okay, I mean, I can get a bag. Maybe show you on Twitter that I got a bag of grass that I touched. Something, I don't know. I miss my cat. I hate that I'm the cat now. And the fact that I have this thing that says subs, bits, channel point redemption to pet the cat, I just feel like if you did that, I would have to pet myself. Because like there's no cat here. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, that's nice. Like the warm embrace of another person, except it's me. I could pet myself. I don't think anybody will want that. You could. You could want that, and if you do, that's something. Please don't want that. Maybe just if you do, maybe do it more catered toward the fact that you want to benefit me, and not towards that. I mean, you got Freddy. Who? You have pretty clear skin, leg. Sometimes. It's not that clear. I drink a lot of sugar, and I feel like sugar is really bad for your skin. Like, hear me out. Like, I feel like if you drink a lot of sugary drinks, you get, like, some more skin blemishes. Like, I'll get occasional, like, random awful pimple. But I think I keep clean. I keep my face and, like, skin clean, or best I can, but it's not always great, okay? Maybe just today it's great. Because, like, I've had one on my forehead that, like, yeah, I don't know. Enderman's still an option? Okay, I'm going to have to end up throwing everything. Next thing you're going to say, like, lava lamp's still an option, and watch me crush that into a wall. Hey, building a fence, so won't be in, but y'all best have a lovely stream. How are you? You're building a fence? Elena, you told me you're doing yard work, but I didn't think you were going to be building a fence. I built 2 fences in my lifetime. That was interesting, but Elena, I love you very much, and I hope your fence building goes well. Yo, chat, can we get some good luck with your fence building? Can we get some don't get hurt, be safe, wear gloves, pay attention to what you're doing, don't hurt yourself, don't twist your ankle, Watch where you're hammering, watch where you're drilling. All of those. Everything I just said, put it in the chat. You should have remembered everything I just said. Everything. Our fence is falling over. Our fence fell over not too long ago. We had to repair it. Very good. I think we should go back for Wyatt. I think we gave her... Have we gave Wyatt enough time to go get her again? After you guys tell her to fix her fence thing, I think we should go get Wyatt again. Should we? I mean, this is also fine for me. I'm still gonna be here, but I feel like Wyatt is just extra content. Like, I can't miss out Wyatt content. I'm gonna go try to get her. We'll see how it goes. This camera crap is whack, because, like, I don't know how to set it up properly. This is also my brother's camera, so if he's mad, you know, it's my fault. Alright, cool. Wow, this is getting so much worse. I really should set this candle here, but also, like, not move it. Oh, because it's, like, how I can keep my camera staying. Alright, cool. Oh. Will She Stay? Part 8. Oh, hi. Welcome back. Oh wow, that is not going on my head. So much hair. No, already? Already though? Okay, alright. Understandable. She goes. Wait, where are you? There you are. It's under my bed now. So unfortunate, man. I can't believe she doesn't want to stay with me. It sucks. What kind of wood is that? I don't know. Floor? That good? Or I mean, I don't know woods. Like I know like 3 woods. I can tell you what a pine tree is. I can tell you what a poplar is. And maybe like an oak tree. And maybe like a different type of like oaks, like white oak and stuff. That's about all I can tell you. I have no idea what's on the floor. I assume it's probably oak. I assume it's oak. Everything's oak. If it's wood, it's oak. It's not fake wood, at least, because like there's like a lot of floors I see nowadays that are like not even like regular flooring. It's like fake flooring. It's like plastic sheets that like slide together, and they look just like, you know, like wood. They feel like wood. I don't know if they smell like wood. I don't think anyone smells their floors too deeply, you know, considering how much feet are on them. But I don't know. Hello, chat. How are we feeling today? How's everyone else? Because you asked me how I was. How are you? You doing okay? I'm just a freaking cat in a chair, filling in for my stupid cat. Oh wait, what? There she is. It's kind of blurry. There's a cat down there. There is a cat down there. There's not a lot of light going that way, though, unfortunately. But there is a cat. You may not be able to see it well, but there is one. There's a whole freaking cat down there. Why you always gotta bring up feet? Why you always gotta mention me bringing up feet? Why can't you just let it go? Checkmate. Check freaking mate, buddy. You do be chilling down there, though. I don't know if I could change the exposure on that camera to be able to see better. It's gonna probably down the frame rate a little bit, but at least you'll see her better. Yeah, it's definitely downing the frame rate, but you see better. It's okay. Which music artist do I listen to a lot right now, Leg? I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't listen to much music at all outside of stream. So like, I listen to I like a lot of genres of music. I'm gonna be straight. I love most genres of music. Okay, I'm not really a big fan of like any new country music. I'm not a big fan of like any sort of like heavy metal, really, except for like meme based heavy metal. Like if it's in a meme, it's funny. Not really like something I want to listen to though. But general like pop, I would say general rock, general like older country probably to mid country before new stuff came out is okay to me too. I really like alternative music. I think that's like absolutely jam. So I don't know. I couldn't even tell you an artist I genuinely like listening to right now. I don't even listen to music that often, so it's kind of like, it's kind of 50-50. I'm trying to think of like the song I've probably listened to the most recently. I don't know. I don't have a freaking clue. All my homies like metal. All your homies are dead. They will be dead by tomorrow. Maybe your fancy chandelier will light things up. I don't know. It's not half bad. It's a little bit of it's a lot of light behind me. I'm sorry, what? I didn't say anything. Have you ever watched the animation versus Minecraft videos that we watched them today and they're good? I saw those like I feel like a long time ago, and I probably watched at least one randomly. So sort of, yes. Like, I don't know why this camera is blurry though. Focus. Focus, camera. Why is it not focusing? Come on, man. I'm trying to get this good cat content here. Is that as focused as it gets? That's a joke. Okay, well. Oh, wait, I focused it, maybe. Did I focus it? I think I did. I think I did better. I think it's focused. Now you guys can see her pretty good. I love how she won't lay with me, but she'll lay next to me in my carpet. Under my bed, partially. She's under my bed and on my carpet next to my chair, just out of reach of stream. You know, when I was talking about, I don't know how people do just chatting streams and stay sane. I'm doing one basically right now. And I feel like this is actually pretty nice. I am totally taking back everything I said. Apparently, it's just going out and doing it. I like alt indie pop kind of vibe. I think those are good. Two Door Cinema Club. I think I know what that is. Progressive Food, be back in a bit. Okay, have a good one, Ping. I'm glad you joined. And enjoy your food. Please do. Why is doing militia? Doesn't really know what she wants. Okay, she's just a little devil. A little happy devil. As long as a few of your questions true. I don't think it's actually possible, obviously, to do just chatting. If like the chat is slow, people are busy. Or if you're just like one viewer stream, you can't do it. It's not possible. It is possible. Obviously you'd be talking to yourself, but like, you know, I feel like for most big streamers or any streamer in general, this is just general talk, like they need chat. Some of them don't, you know, when they're a part of events, but the only reason they got to those events was having the popularity they did. So when they're busy focusing on something, everything else, they need chat. Otherwise, their stuff becomes completely irrelevant. So in the back of your mind, I'm not saying you should have a complex, but no matter what you do, when you see somebody who's big in the ranks on Twitch, you know, the only reason that they are where they are is because of the fact that you all exist and general people in the community exist. So, you know, you carry. You guys are literally carrying these people's careers, including carrying me in whatever I'm doing in my endeavors. So, first of all, thank you. But I just find it interesting. It's an interesting observation. There's nothing more, no more context to that. It's just kind of weird how, like, you know, it's just over time that they basically have made that solid. Crazy. Are you gonna make a new hardcore? I want to start one, but I only play when you do, because it would be fun to see how it differently would progress. I don't know. I was actually planning to do a new hardcore yesterday, but then I had that weird big brain idea to do the forum thing. So hardcore wise, I don't know. I'd like to start a new one, but I already died trying to start a new one, which like really freaking sucked. Like awful. I just kept I die so often. I just suck at hardcore, and I feel like I want to, but I just don't know when I will. I might give it another attempt on Tuesday. Going back in to try to do hardcore again. I just feel like I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna be so sad about it. I blew up after making a beautiful treehouse, and I just like, it's so much commitment, I feel like, to start a new hardcore world. Because the minute you start it, like, you're in for the long run. And obviously if you die, it's a short run, well, like me. But like, it is a lot of work to make one world happen. So I don't really know. I want to, but I also don't want to at the same time. Just like some background friend who are happy to be there. It's true. It's true. It's like having just like, it's like a weirdly easier way to have a large group of friends. And what's funny is I've never ever had a large group of friends, or like a mass generality of friends in general. I've always kept it like, I say I've always kept it as if like, oh yeah, I can just make friends left and right. But I've kept it between like usually like close to 2 people. So I feel like this is like the most easy way, moderatable way to have like a large friend group. And obviously when you get to like the thousands, it becomes just kind of like everybody's, it's like not like a free-for-all necessarily, because everyone's happy to be there. So it's more of just like a general conclusion of, hey, I'm gonna talk in the chat, talk to every, like there's individual conversations flying left and right. And then, of course, there's people who are reacting to everything that's going on. And, like, there's so much happening at one time. It's, like, super dense. It's crazy. It's like there's, like, a whole freaking flower bed of all different kinds of flowers and plants inside of a freaking Twitch chat. It's crazy, man. You do be big chillin', though. That light behind me is, like, this is frying me. Can I turn this off? Will that affect me? No, it would not. That is bright. I'm really warm, I'm not gonna lie. I am very warm in this cat onesie, but I will struggle on. I will continue to heat inside of my little suit until I pop. So nice, so good, so freaking wonderful. I also have this weird habit where like I never ever pick up my phone during stream. Ever. Like it feels illegal for me to pick up my phone. And I just don't check anything on it. I know some people are like super oriented and like are always in their phone during stream, and I know it's like normal, but like it feels illegal. It feels illegal for me to pick it up. Oh look, I can rotate Wyatt camera. How long do you think the stream will go? Probably not terribly long. I don't think it'd be a terribly long stream, only because this is all we're doing, and I am fulfilling the sub goal as promised. So this is not only a trade promise going through, but it's like, it's basically until I overheat probably from this cat suit, and Wyatt decides that she's done with me and does not want to stay in any longer. I feel like Wyatt's a fat napper though. Like she could nap for a unreasonable amount of time, just sitting in the same spot. So I mean, if I kept the stream on, it would just be her. So I don't know. I don't really want to like leave the stream on and go out to eat, only because like it wouldn't be a problem, because like I've thought about doing like a 24-hour stream like next week, which is like insane. Not gonna lie, literally insane, but I was thinking about doing it. And like I know it's fine, but when like I feel like no one's here, unattended, tons of lights and like other things on all the time, I can't like see them, even though that, like, it would be a rare chance. I just don't want anything to catch on fire. It would be my luck that something would catch on fire the minute I leave. So I don't know. She's so deep underneath the bed right now. Make sure that'll tip, 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 till you just go pop. Ah, ah. She's not having it, dude. Pretty good drink. I like that a lot. I would put my elbows up, but it kind of moves the camera a little bit. Unless I just don't move. I guess I could air it out, because like I have these little holes in here that can get to my chest. Breathe. Breathe. And I could like, it looks like I've been shot in the chest, you know? I'm just like holding a puncture wound, you know? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, sorry. We're going in, boys. What can we see underneath there? There's no cat down there anymore. I've done an awful thing. Also, my camera needs to really go back to normal quality, of not choppy. That was my fault. I kind of made her leave, I'm not gonna lie. She is further into the bed now, but that was my fault, yes. Ugh. Why is it not off? Alright, well, I feel like that's like maxed out for cat content, to be honest. Like, it was my fault. I definitely made her leave on accident. I didn't mean to do it. But she's probably not gonna stay anymore. I think we've peaked with Wyatt. He's not gonna stay anymore. This is it. Well, we do have this second cam, which I find it pretty funny. A moment of peace for her. Okay. Yes. Okay. Listen. I'm a great owner. I mean, I'm not even an owner. Like I said, I'm not actually her dad, because my brother is technically her dad. So I don't actually own the cat. I'm just her uncle, technically, but I'm the best daggum uncle you'll ever freaking see. I'm not a creepy uncle, maybe a little bit, but like I'm not a creepy uncle. I'm a great uncle. I'm like the one uncle everybody freaking loves. Okay. And I treat her well. I feed her at least like 12 times a day, which is definitely healthy. She doesn't eat that much actually every time I feed her, so it's not like she's eating full meals. And I give her water. I clean out all of her litter boxes. I spend time with her. She goes to sleep with me. I pet her like a madman. I play with her. Where's her dad then getting cat milk? He's out working a normal corporate job. Couldn't relate. Could not relate, but he's out working a normal corporate job, and I'm just here taking care of the flock. Yeah. This is funny to me. I do like the fact. I think we should make this camera a normal thing. If I could get a prop to go around my neck and just have it sit right here all the time, that would totally up my content. Or maybe from high up. Wait. This is also good. It's also a good angle, I think. Really showcases how long my freaking nose is. Don't think we should? Okay. All right. I could just have two cameras. It's kind of random. This is weird. That's literally a weird camera. Why is it so well lit on the other camera? Like what? Focus. Focus. Hello? This is weird. This is weird. It's like it's two camera angles at the same time, talking at the same time. Obviously, like, that one has, like, a kind of a vibe, but this one is obviously higher quality. This is actually my brother's camera. I just stole it from him for the time being. So, yeah. I don't know. Frey's behind the mic. Oh, yeah, he's in the bed, isn't he? Whack, dude. Well, chat, I mean, I don't have to stream forever, technically. I mean, I've technically fulfilled the fact that this is a cat stream, and I am, in fact, a cat. Oh. I for some reason, I didn't think this thing had ears, though. Like, I didn't think this thing actually had ears on it, but it does. Wow. This is something. This has been a stream, has it not, chat? I don't know if I'm quite gonna end it yet. I will talk for a little bit. Pet the cat. Frick. Oh, welcome in, go. Okay, you know what? Maybe she's still under the bed. Or I could pet myself, but I'm pretty sure she's still under the bed. Hold on. There we go. All right, look. I pet the cat. I have came through. I look like a mess. Okay. Yo, what up, Rayleigh? And Go, welcome in as well. How you doing? Also, I didn't get to say hi to you, Spaden. Good to see you. What's up? Parkour streams tomorrow, right? I am hoping so. I don't know if we actually have had enough form submissions to join the parkour stream. If we don't have enough, if we don't have enough parkour submissions, we likely won't do that. So I'm not sure. It could be canceled. I don't want to say that it is, but it could be. I need to get that. I'll probably have that figured out by tonight to see how many people we have like actually in. But Wyatt's actually chilling with us on the other side now. Hold on. More cat content. Holler at you. There she is. This is Goober. Doobie Lang. I think she wants her blanket. She had her blanket here for so long, and now she doesn't have it. Why? What? Oh. I've done all that I could. I have done everything that I possibly could to keep her here, chat. All right, and I am not a man for dry content. I mean, I know I have dry content. Okay, don't tell. I know I do. I know I've had dry content, and I will have dry content. But listen, if this is a cat stream, and if the cat's not here, this is not enough. It's not worth it. Although, yeah, I don't know. Live action VCat parkour. Wait, did you actually get to see her parkour? Was that pretty sick? Was that a pretty good freaking jump? And she did give it a good hop, didn't she? She likely did. If you see these little marks on my wall over there, I had some random holes where I had sticky tacked and like stuck things to my wall and then ripped the drywall off. And then one day we just put drywall back over it, but never painted over it. So there's just weird white splotches. Parkour moment. I would join, but I have an exam practice tomorrow at school. Rayleigh, I appreciate the let know. And I hope your exam practice goes well. I hope you absolutely get it. Every time you go to sleep, you trust your body to keep working and breathing. That's true. That's true. I have thought about that before. Like when you go to bed, like you're just assuming nothing's gonna happen to you during that sleep. Like you're completely vulnerable to literally everything. Thank you for making me scared of sleeping. A menace. It is warm in this thing. Oh. See my skin. Don't look. Well. This is something else, is it not, chat? This is something else. Got the pale ashy skin. I'm sorry, what? You calling me that? Bro. My skin looks so nice. I have such good skin. I have great skin. Okay, just because I don't get a lot of sun doesn't mean my skin isn't nice. At least my skin's not like fried, you know? Like I haven't sat out in the sun for 15 years and it's just like fried beyond comprehension. I think it's nice. I think it's moisturized. Nice. My right eye is experiencing lag, I think. It feels like there's lightning in it, but I think it's just because it has too much like light entrance today. Like a lot of light has reached my eyeballs. Or it's just the right eye specifically, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I really want to eat that Mexican food later though. That'd be sick. I think that would be like a good eat. I want to do a IRL stream. I don't know how to set up stuff like via IRL. Like I don't know how to fix like basically make my phone have like alert box and chat and to be able to see and hear everything. I don't know any of that. I would love to, but I need to look into it. But I don't know. I may need to invest in more stuff like camera, probably camera, capture card, lots of different things. A lot of those things I could do more stuff on stream. Hola, Mr. Cat. Hello, Sweeney. My cat already left, so now you've got this. This is the alternative. I'm so sorry. Pretty sure you need a backpack with stuff in it. What's the weirdest and most useless thing you've purchased? Weirdest and most useless thing I've purchased? Man, that's a hard question. Probably a fidget spinner. Yeah, no, probably a fidget spinner. Buying a fidget spinner was the stupidest thing ever. Why it's alt account as it's legit confirmed. It's true. She's put a spell over me, man. I do have a really good camera on my phone though. Like the front and the back camera are both really good. Like I could do it via that. I just don't understand how live streaming works on Twitch. I would have to look into it, but I would happily do so. I think it'd be fun, and hopefully I could keep connection. I need to make sure wherever I was eating actually had a good connection at it, and I could stream from it. Because like I have unlimited data, I could stream all I wanted to. You know, that's not a problem. But like service is one thing, so like the stream may not be super high quality, but it would be fun. Let's go. I just eat somewhere, and that is it. It's like a freaking what is it, mukbang, except it's IRL stream. Maybe I'll go outside and touch grass before I end the stream. Maybe. What video editing software do you use, Mr. Streamer? I use Premiere. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, and I use Photoshop for a lot of the stuff that I do because I used those in college when I did like a bunch of graphic design and website building and different other stuff with like animation and like video editing software and stuff like that. So that's what I use. That's what I'm used to. So I'm sure I could get used to something else, but they're a little expensive, but they're nice. They're like really, really nice. Hey, yo, mukbang? Is that actually how you say it? Or is it like mukbang or something? Mukbang. Sounds right. Anyway, speaking of video editing software, I will have a new YouTube video probably up like either Sunday or Monday. And then I'm going to have like, I have a ton of YouTube content now to work on. Like I have a lot of stuff from Twitch I can make into YouTube videos. So we're going to have like hopefully like 2 next week. I'm going to absolutely grind some YouTube out for sure. I don't know if I do a 24-hour stream next week. That could be, it could impede on my workflow because I may be tired, but I really do want to do a 24-hour stream for the first time ever. Obviously, certain times of the day, there's probably gonna be like 1 viewer or like 1 person here, but that's like I understand that, and I feel like a 24-hour stream would just be a challenge and fun though. So 1 minute stream, are you going outside and touching grass? Now that's quality. That would be so high viewed. Hey guys, I'm going live for literally 5 minutes. Get here or else, and then I just touch grass, and that's it. I need to memorize my content as a whole. You're right. I think that's what I should do. This other camera is completely useless right now. Like, what is the point? What is the point in it? Are you going to play games with viewers again sometime, like when you used to play Crab Game? I'd still do technically, because like I do the events, and that is my playing games with viewers. It's like when I do like Minecraft events or stuff like that. I used to play Crab Game, but the actual like demographic itself is like super racist. It's not like the creator's fault. It's really just the community, and it's like it's so bad there that people like literally go to other crab game streams just to join and be a racist piece of crap. And I'm not saying my chat is, but it's hard to do that because when I give the code out to my Twitch subs, some of my Twitch subs can spread it to friends, like, you know, tons of people wanting to join, and it overall just becomes like the stream stops becoming real, and it just becomes like, let me play, and that's everybody in the chat, and it becomes like super toxic quick. Although it can be fun. In a controlled environment, it can be fun, but I have to almost get lucky. That's why I've kind of been sticking to like forum-based stuff and stuff you have to sign up for. It kind of like limits the crowd, because nobody who wants to play crab game real quick and say the N-word 15 times wants to fill out a forum. So it's better that way for me, and that's why I do it. Just like overall safety. And I hate those type of people, you know? I feel like everyone can genuinely understand that, though. That's why I do the things that I do. Because like it's just I've already had problems with it in the past. So, yeah, I don't know. Everyone talks about Jackbox games, but I don't know how they work. Like, every time I've ever seen people stream Jackbox games, I have never understood at all what the frick is going on. Like, how do you even know? Frick. Like, I've seen people play Jackbox, right? But I don't know what's happening. They hop on Jackbox, and then there's like people rap battles, and like there's people that paint, and then I don't really know what's going on. And I can't tell if there's like somebody hosting the game, if you have to like have 8 players. If like some people, I swear, like their chat is involved in it sometimes. It's like Kahoot, but a game. So like anybody can join. Think Mario Party mini games. Like anybody can join the Jackbox game. So you can just like release it to your chat, or like what? Like how many players are we talking here? Because I know there's also like a ton of different party packs, and like how am I supposed to know what's in each party packs? Because like you buy one party pack and you have like one set of games. If you buy another party pack, then you have another set of games? Or is there like one game that's all DLC? Because it's so confusing to me. You have one person who has the game, and then you go to the website, and one person stream their screen in Discord, and they can see what you have to do. And on the website, you can then do things you need to do. So it's basically like one person's almost a host, and then everybody else can join if they allow. Steam, homie. I did look at it on Steam, but I was still confused. That's the problem. I'm like that dumb. I'm partially interested in it. I would say that I tried looking into it, but I didn't know like which one would be good. It would also be helpful. I know a lot of people do like party packs with a bunch of other people, and I feel like that's like really good content. I don't know if anybody I haven't seen anybody play solo Jackbox. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen anybody like just solo on their own be playing Jackbox party pack, but I'm interested in it. I need to look into it more. I need to do more in-depth research. I just have not. So yeah. No, I would be interested. I would be interested though. That seems pretty interesting. I recommend getting at least 4 people to play with. You think 4? All I can say is I have like one person. One other, that's Verd, because that's who I stream with, the other streamer. But I would like to keep people inside of the niche of who I stream with, because that's like, that leaves room for growth, obviously. So unless, chat, if you can find 2 more people around the same demographic as me and Verd, that seem like really genuine good people, I would love for you to send them my way so I could DM them personally and tell them how much they mean to me and that we should stream together forever for the rest of our lives. So, in case, you know, it's kind of whack though, like in the streamer platform, especially on a smaller scale, finding quality people who care about what they're doing, other than people who just go live every day and do whatever the frick they want all the time. And of course you can do that way, but like, I kind of want somebody who cares, and I also want somebody who's gonna like put in the time and the effort with me. So like if you did find somebody that you think seems worth their time and is open to collaboration, I would totally love to talk to them. Because I think me and Verd jive really well. Like I think he's a really great guy. And I mean, outside of me making fun of him, I think he's a great guy and he's really fun to hang out with. Got a good head on his shoulders, enjoys what he's doing. And I really like streaming with him. It was really just like a freaking shot in the dark that he raided me and we happened to start making content together. And I really enjoy myself. Even speaking of the devil, YouTube, the new YouTube video is gonna be me and Verd. We're gonna be uploading that. I'm gonna be uploading that, and it's gonna be like kind of a comp of stream clips from our recent Survivor World stuff. So yeah. Honestly, Lady Libra seems super sweet, like she could be fun to stream with. She did raid me I know she's like in a Minecraft SMP. I saw some like stuff on that. She's like, I know she's like in a Minecraft SMP and plays like a lot of people. So I don't know. I don't know how involved I would be with that necessarily. But she seems chill. Like I've seen her. Like I've done like partial research to people I've rated and stuff like that. And I've seen, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people are involved in a lot of other stuff and I don't want to like insert myself, you know? Obviously asking doesn't hurt, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's too much decisions. It's hard. FBI agent leg. I'm secret. Anybody you mentioned, I've secretly already researched them, man. I already have. Like, I don't sit around and do nothing all the time. The only thing everything that I do in my life, I swear it's completely targeted towards this stuff. It looks like I'm stupid all the time, but I pay attention here and there. I really do research stuff, and I research people. I'm not saying I can make a judgment on somebody and call them one way or another. But man, like, I want to know what they're about, and if there's like potential. Honestly, if you put those streamer recommendations in the Discord, like put them in Game Stuff recommendations, like put them as a streamer, I would love to hear there. Like, it would be better there if I would actually maybe look into it. So like, if you have a streamer that you think is around my demographic, not somebody with like 300 viewers, someone with like, I would say like 10 to 20 range, maybe like 8 to 20 range, I would love to collaborate with those people. Obviously, if they just have like one viewer, there's no room for growth. It's one-sided growth. So like, it's kind of 50-50, man. That's why I want to keep people in my targeted range. That way, everyone's gaining something from it. You know? Am I not enough for you? Vert, how did you miss all of the conversation before? I shouldn't even bring up what I was just talking about, because literally I was talking so nice about you until you joined and talked. You opened your fat freaking mouth attached to your fat freaking forehead and you ruined it. You ruined the moment, Vert. You absolutely slaughtered it. After all the good things I said about you and talking about other collaborations with other people, including you, and now you join in and you use your fat freaking mouth attached to your Swedish head and talked. This guy, this freaking guy, this dude. Cynthia, first time chat. Yo, welcome in. Hello. Don't worry, I clipped your confession to Vert and sent it to him. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I value that. You should. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, I don't know if he deserves to know the good things I've said to him at all, but it's fine. No, Vert, we were talking about like, because obviously I'm streaming with you, but like I was talking about just general other people, like expanding the collaboration, like having a unit of people that are around the same area. Is this to make up for it? Thank you for the gifted, Bird. Is that because you felt bad? Did you give me money because you felt bad? Is that what you did? Was that for? I do need to get the cat now. I have to pet the cat. Frick me. I don't even know where she is, man. Ah! I have a tail. Pet her. I pet her. Stuck in my shoulder. Stuck in my shoulder. I don't think you want to be. Probably not. Probably don't have a care in the world here, but fine. The cat parkour is insane today. I mean, this is just insane. Holy crap. The cat parkour is out of this, is unearthly, bro. Holy crap. Insane, dude. The hype is absolutely unimaginable. Goodness, this camera, dude. There. Cat. Yes, money makes up for mistakes. No. You know, I'm not gonna say, like, I don't know how you were, like, your parents treated things, Bird, but, like, you know, the first step in friendship and parenting is money does not fix your problems. Usually, like, conversation talks to it. But in our case, Bird, in our relationship, yeah, money does fix problems. Thank you. One way though. As long as it's you giving me money, then yeah, we're good. Tell White I love her. Hey, yo. Rayleigh loves you. She's really taking that information in. Oh, now she's bathing. This has been a whack stream, chat. This really has. What are you looking at, hon? Oh no. POV, you're dying. You're getting stepped on. POV, giant enemy cat. I love Jerma, by the way. He's so funny to me. Honestly, partial inspiration. Don't worry, guys. I'm currently fixing this to where you guys can see dead cat. So POV, you see my POV. POV. Look at this chunky. Are you kidding me? You are a menace. You wad. Maybe she is camera shy, man. How do you know? How do you know a camera? How do you know that? I'm gonna try to get this blanket for her. Oh. She really likes this blanket, like, a lot. You want this? Gotta come over here first. That's suitable for you? Wait, Miss Princess? Well, come on now, you gotta walk. This is weird. Oh. You guys are gonna see the back of my cat is freaking weird. Alright. Is that suitable for you, Your Highness? Seems good, man. Seems good. To be honest, my parents gave me money each time they wanted to make up for it. I would be happy. Is that not how it works? Wyatt, my beloved, my buved. Wyatt, my beloved, my love buv. Good. The blanket argument worked. I'm telling you, dude, the fact that I literally told her, hey, can you walk over here so I can put the blanket down? She immediately wanted the blanket. Don't you just love how I'm communicating with my cat like she's an actual human being? Because I swear she can understand me. Like, did anyone else in chat see this? I'm like, hey, come over here so I can then get the blanket for you. And it totally freaking worked. I am beyond cat communication. I should have a show called Cat, instead of Cat Whisperer, it's Cat Conversationer. Or like Cat CC. CCL. Cat Conversation Leg. LCC. LCC! Legs Cat Conversation. Yes, that is good. That is a good. But write that down. Write that down. My cat is very smart. I mean, she's old though. So she's had her time in the world, and I think she's learned a lot. This little child right here is 14 years old. Gonna be 15 this year. 14 years old. Whisper sounds better? Yeah, it does. Okay, listen, let me have this. She's old though, and I feel like in that much time of your life, you definitely know like a thing, or you've learned a thing or two. Yes, she's 14. She doesn't look 14, does she? I mean, she's very healthy. We've taken a really good care of this child. She's baby. She's quite baby. But no, she's slowing down. I think. I think as a whole, she's slowing down. Like, she sleeps a lot more than she used to. She's like, she doesn't run a lot, doesn't move a lot as much. Like, she went from napping like I would say 40%, 50% of the day to like 70 to 80% of the day. Like, she naps a lot. There's not a lot of movement going on. But she's super healthy. Like we feed her really well. I think she's actually a really healthy weight too. I call her chonky, but like she's very, very good. When did you get her? 14 years ago. Obviously, I don't know the exact date. I believe it's in July. I think we originally got her around the 4th of July. I believe maybe like July 12th or 16th. But we actually got her from a parking lot. Cat lore. Wyatt lore. Everyone calm down. Calm down. It's Wyatt lore time. Everybody gather in. It's Wyatt lore time. No, we got her in a freaking Walmart parking lot. So I went to a kind of like an animal shelter thing originally with my mom and my dad when I was very, very young. I was like, man, I want a cat. And they're like, you know what? We'll get you a cat. And my brother wanted a cat too. So like, you know what? We'll get 2 cats. Okay. So we went over to this shelter, like in Main Street of the area that I live near. And we went down to like one of those like humanity blah, blah, blahs. And we're like, you know, we want 2 cats. And we're like, you know what? We're ready to adopt them. And they went through everything that we had. And like this, it's so dumb. This is such a dumb story. Because we're like, okay, let's get the cats then. So we filled out all the paperwork, we got stuff ready. And then they asked us a question and we're like, okay, well, are you going to let these cats outside? And we're like, well, yeah, they're probably going to be, you know, like 50-50 outside, inside. Nothing wrong with that. You know, once you get it, like, obviously not as a kitten, or if we got a kitten, but we weren't even getting like, we were getting like maybe not slightly older cats. Obviously, if it's a kitten, you're not just going to throw them outside. You're going to like make sure they're adapted to the area. Keep an eye on them. We're like, you know, we'll let them outside, inside, you know, that'll be 50-50. And the person at like the Humane Society cat shelter thing was just like, oh, you are not allowed to have cats. You are a bad owner and you cannot you will not take care of these cats. If you put them outside, you're disgusting. Basically scum of the earth. They just told us to get out. Told us to get out for saying, hey, yeah, we're probably going to let our cats outside. As if cats don't normally go outside in so many homes, in so many households. So we were denied cats at all because we were willing to let them roam a little around the house. Which I thought was dumb. I know that obviously some people, like, you know, there's inside cats, there's outside cats, there's 50-50s, and we were going for a 50-50. And this child right here has been a 50-50 cat all up until like the last 3 years of her life. Been inside and outside and is this healthy, right? And we're like, okay. And we saw a newspaper ad like the next day, and it was like, you know, cats, like giving away cats or whatever. You know, and we called the number, and he was like, yeah, I got 2 kittens left. Yeah, he's like, you want to meet me at the Walmart parking lot? And we're like, frick yeah. So we drove on down to the Walmart parking lot, and sure enough, this chunky baby right here, we took her. She was very scared, and the other one, which is actually my cat, who is unfortunately no longer with us, I named her Kitty, but she passed away like a couple years ago. She was kind of getting like kind of weird. She basically was slowly resenting us, and then one day we came home, and she literally did not want to be inside for crap. She never wanted to be inside. So she went outside, and then she was just kind of like in the road, which is so unfortunate. And obviously, I'm not trying to bring down the mood. I was sad about it, but obviously the time's passed. But we still have Wyatt, and she's very baby, and she stuck it for a long time. So she's quite the old person. I think my cat died around 10 or 11, and it was nothing in my control. She just didn't really like the like living with us. No matter what we did, we treated them the exact same. All the routine was the same. She just did not care for being inside whatsoever, and I think slowly she just kind of became like almost like a tomcat. But oh well, we got denied. We got a wonderful, wonderful child. So, and I think my cat had a good life too. Anyway. 10 years, and we treated her so well. She like for the first 5 years, she'd sleep with us men. She hung around like all over us, super, super good. And then like slowly she kind of like pushed away from us. So I feel like at that point, maybe she was just ready to go. Who knows? Big scratch. But Wyatt has been the best cat I think I could have ever asked for. This animal right here is like ideal. She almost has 0 flaws, which is insane. She's not aggressive, not violent. She's not like, you know, annoying in any sense. She doesn't like tear things up. She's like really good about everything she does. She's like a big cuddler. She loves sleeping nearby. She's kind of an attention whore, not gonna lie, but it's fine. But yeah, no. There's Wyatt lore. Can we get some nices for Wyatt lore? You now have all the backstory to Wyatt. I'm rolling up my cat sleeves, which is probably breaking a fourth wall at some point. or of something, because I feel like cats can't just roll up their fur, but you know, that's that. But yeah, no. I'm surprised we've almost made it to 2 hours in this stream of me just opening my fat freaking mouth. It's crazy, dude. He's comfortable now, though. I love how now, out of all times, now Wyatt officially wants to actually stay nearby me and sleep on the desk. And she wouldn't sleep, like, she wouldn't stay for crap, and all of a sudden, magically, she's gonna stay here. That's freaking crazy. This has definitely been a... I feel like this stream, like, obviously we do a lot of, like, entertaining stuff, and I feel like that's, like, kind of what everybody does, but I feel like every once in a while, every single person that streams has, like, a more real stream, and I feel like this was real. I'm not saying anything I do is not real, because it's always genuine 100% me. But it's more of like we're just here to have a good time, versus this feels like it's just kind of like... just talking, man. I don't know. It's different. It's literally different. I feel like this is kind of like what live streaming should be about, though. Like, I feel like live streaming, the definition in my head is you're sharing your life and your interests with anyone. Do you like dog? Yes, I actually had 2 dogs when I was younger. I had one dog named Wyatt, which her name is Wyatt. That's why she's named Wyatt, because we had a dog for my parents had a dog, and after we were born, the dog passed away like when I was like 5 or 6. But originally that dog was named Wyatt, and that unfortunately that dog died of cancer. But they were like, it was like a black furry dog. I don't actually know what kind of dog it was. It was just like a big black dog, and we had 2 of those. So yeah, no. So that's why it was actually passed down the name from our previous dog. That's why my brother named this cat Wyatt, because that was the dog we previously had. Yo, Latvian, welcome in. Good to see you. Frick Cancer, I agree. It was really sad, but I was so young, I don't have a lot of memories of the dogs. But her name does have meaning. I just named my cat Kitty because I was freaking stupid, and I didn't have more than 3, maybe 4 brain cells in my head. But hey, you know what? Kitty's a good name for a cat. I think the next cat that I get or have in the future, because obviously, like, I'm a firm person in continuing cat lineage. Like, I don't want to never not have a cat. I don't think I would be happy if I just didn't not have a cat. Like, it's a joy for me. And I feel like the next time I get a cat, I'll probably name it like... Man, I had a good name for it the other day, but now I forgot it. That makes me so sad. I had a great name for a cat. Holy crap. It was so good. I had such a good name for a cat, man. I know that my wonderful girlfriend Elena wants to name a cat that we'll have together like Sandwich. I'm okay with that. I think Sandwich is a good name. At first, I was a little bit hesitant of naming a cat Sandwich, but after thinking about it, I think Sandwich is a good name for a cat. Man, I'm really mad now. I'm like actually mad that I can't remember what I wanted to name my cat. This bothers me to the utmost degree. This is so sad. This is so freaking sad. Frick, I swear it was a food. It was a food. Chat, can you start naming foods to try to warm up my memory? I was gonna name a cat a food. I need foods. Try going with like fruits. Like different items in sandwiches. Go with like vegetables, just any of that stuff. Mocha? No. Keep going though. I'm trying to spark memory. Tofu, melon. No. Keep going. Name every single food we can possibly think. Creme brulee, berry, onion, no. Ham, that's funny, but no. Cocoa, garlic bread, no. Carrot, no. Why can I remember what it is, man? Frick. Cheese, tomato, no. Avocado. Mustard. What is it? What was I gonna name that cat? Bell pepper? Pickle? Ham? No, ham's been said twice. It's funny. Frick! What was I gonna name it? I had such a good cat name. Hamburger, rice? No. I almost wanted to say plum, but it wasn't plum. I don't know if it was a P. Peanut butter? No. It was something I really enjoyed. Burger, steak, grapes? No. It was something I enjoyed, but it was like a simple, quick name, I think. Peach? No. Carrot cake? Pineapple? No. Carrot cake's good, though. Cheesecake? Honestly, I almost wanted to say it was cheesecake, because like I would love to name my cat Cheesecake, because I think that'd be funny, but I don't know if it was cheesecake or not. I also want to say that I wanted to name my cat Fruit Tart, but that's 2 words. And I don't think that would be good. I felt like it was a dessert. It might have been a dessert or a fruit. It was one of those 2. Croissant, brownie, bread, no. Banana. I probably wouldn't name a cat Banana. Well, I could. I'm allergic to bananas. If the cat had resented me much, then maybe I would. Lava Cake. Funny enough, when I played Sea of Thieves, and I'm Sea of Thieves nuts fit in your mouth, don't do the joke. I actually named one of my animals I had on the boat like Lava Cake there. Kiwi. Strawberry Pie. I feel like I also wanted to name a cat Strawberry. But I didn't. Man, I'm so bothered right now the fact that I can't remember what it is. Putting these nuts in your mouth. Man, what the I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna snap. The fact that I don't know what it is, it bothers me to the utmost degree. It might have been Cheesecake. It might have been Cheesecake. Sorry, you might have got that one. It was a good name though. I was really happy with it. Gummy. I think Gummy's a good name for a cat. That's pretty funny. Jello. Ice cream. Potato chips. Strawberry shortcake. I felt like it was a short name. But at the same time, I felt like it coincided with Sandwich. Like if a cat was named Sandwich, it totally coincided in some way or form. Like, I don't know what it was. Casserole, panini. I know that Elena also wanted to name one panini. Soup, toast, cheese. I feel like cheese is an awful name to give a cat. I'm sorry. Like you gotta think your cat is rancid if you call your cat Cheese. Beef Wellington. Beef Wellington. Now that's a good name for a cat. What do I eat? Like what do I eat? It was something I really liked. Salad. That's a good name for a cat. That's funny. Okay, I eat sandwiches. I eat spaghetti. I eat lots of pasta. Fettuccine would be a good name for a cat. Fettuccine, eh? That'd be a good name. I think that'd be a great, like yo, Fettuccine, come here. Like, that's a good name for a cat. I had a cat that loved cheese. This cat loves cheese. She loves string cheese. Loves string cheese. We'll eat the crap out of it. Muffin. Why do I feel like I'm close here? Like Muffin, I don't know why Muffin felt close to me. But it's not. It's not Muffin. Man. That bothers me, man. Should we just look up a list of cat names? I'm gonna look up a list of cat names really quick. Hold on. Cat names, food. 189 food names for cats who are sweet. Okay. Apple, buttercup, candy, chai, ginger, hazelnut, lemon, maple, margarita. Lemon feels like it was like almost, I don't know. Kiwi, melon, noodle nugget, pancake, peanut butter, ravioli, Reuben, sage, Skittles, spinach, sriracha, Tabasco, whiskey. That's a funny name. Dumpling, cupcake, cake pop, sugar, tater tot. Tater tot's a good name for a cat for sure. Mochi. Ooh, Mochi's got it. I bet that's like an overused name for a cat, but that's got to be a good name for a cat. Soda, hot dog. Who would name their cat hot dog? Turkey? I like turkey. Queso. Blackberry, brownie, caviar, clove, licorice, Oreo, squid, toast. I think cats with weird names are the best. Oh wait, food names for orange cats? Wait, this is so random. Why is strawberry a good name for an orange cat? Rhubarb, tomato, peach, pumpkin, papaya. I like that one. If I name my cat Papaya, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I think it was probably Cheesecake, man. I'm gonna be straight. After everything I've read, I'm kind of going back to thinking it was Cheesecake. I feel like I wanted to name a cat Cheesecake. That's probably what it was. Like having two cats, one named Sandwich and one named Cheesecake. That would be an ultimate combo, would it not? Also, I know my lighting is crap, but it feels nicer because it doesn't, like, this is better lighting, like, by a lot, but it doesn't burn my eyes out, and my eyes kind of hurt right now, so I apologize for poop quality. It just feels better. It just feels nice! Wanted to name our dog Chocolate? That seems a little backwards, don't you think? To name like, it's like naming something after your weakness. Like, if I was named Cream Cheese. I love cream cheese. It's kind of, I don't love it that much, but honestly, my weakness is actually a banana. Bananas and cantaloupe. I ate cantaloupe. More story time, chat. I ate cantaloupe on stream one time, right? And apparently I'm allergic to cantaloupe. So I've eaten cantaloupe for like most of my life, right? Like I've eaten that, like my wonderful girlfriend, I always say that before I talk about her because she is wonderful, called cantaloupe fruit the trash fruit, which I don't appreciate because I freaking love cantaloupe. It's like, it's so hydrating and nice. It's like watermelon without the watermelon. It's so good. It's crisp. It's like crisp watermelon is basically what it is. That's how I view cantaloupe. I know the flavor is not for everybody, but I like it. Okay. And if you don't know what a cantaloupe is, it's basically just like this white outside of melon with a orange inside. What fruit? Let me show you. That way I will pull up an actual image of it. That way you guys can know what I'm talking about. Okay, one sec. I will show you what cantaloupe is if you do not know what cantaloupe is. Do I have to go to Big Gaming? I think I gotta go to Big Gaming. Hold on. Which screen am I on? There we are. Okay, that is cantaloupe. I don't know why my camera is so high, but this is cantaloupe. It's very good. It's like a white melon with like an orange inside. There's also honeydew and stuff like that. That's very similar. So I had freaking cantaloupe, right? And I love cantaloupe. I've eaten it all my life. I eat big freaking things of it and just eat all the goodness, right? And I found out one day that I ate it and I was like, man, my throat itches from the inside. So I just ate more cantaloupe. I ate like 3 more pieces and I'm like, wow, I feel absolutely uncomfortable. Like I feel awful. I don't want any of this in my body at all. And I was like, I wonder what's causing this itchiness. And I found out that after the second time of me eating cantaloupe, I was allergic. And then I was in fact getting bad feelings because of cantaloupe, which pecans do the same thing to me. They cause my throat to itch from the inside. And I don't know if it's swelling, but there is definitely, like, when I eat it, I get like, it is scratchy from the inside. It's so uncomfortable. And I was just streaming one day, and this was like a year ago probably now, and I just like had cantaloupe. I found cantaloupe and I found like big slivers of it, like, so I cut up, so there's like big slivers, and I just had like these gigantic freaking cantaloupe things, and I started eating it on stream. I ate like 2 of them, and after I had eaten 2 whole things of cantaloupe, the realization when I started to talk and my throat started like, basically felt like it was like itching, bubbling from the inside. I was like, hey chat, I think I'm having an allergic reaction. And to my 2 or 3 viewers that were there were like, leave, end the stream, go now, take something now, leave. And I'm like, no, it's fine. So I streamed for like 30 more minutes, and it got really uncomfortable to the point where I had to take something to like lower the itchiness. And that's how I remembered that I was allergic to cantaloupe. But I'm so stupid that the fact that I forgot I was allergic to something that caused me undesirable feeling in my body, that's a flex of how poor of a memory I have. Yeah. It's honestly, it's a quirk, really. It's a quirk that I've got. The fact that I can forget I'm allergic to something. I almost ate one of those carrot cake cupcakes earlier, and it has pecans in it, and I can't eat pecans. But I almost did. Because it looked good. But I ate one without nuts, so it's fine. Alright, chat. I think that my eyes are starting to hurt from this. I'm also very hungry. And I think that we have gotten more than enough Wyatt content out of this stream. I didn't even think it was going to go for this long. I didn't even think I was going to be chatting for this stream. But we kind of just winged it, and this is where we ended up. Next time we know, you'll do it in a year again. I'll probably eat more cantaloupe, like, yeah, within a year. Within a year, chat. Like, no doubt. So, chat, if you're lurking right now, we're probably about to end stream. I appreciate you guys so much for being here and hopping into the very big, chilling, real-time talking, chatting stream. I will let you guys know if we have enough participants for the Minecraft event tomorrow. I don't know if we will or not. If we don't, then I'm probably going to cancel it. If we do, that's great. So we'll see what stream's gonna, if we have a stream tomorrow. So don't get too excited, but I think we've had a really full week, a really good week of streams. I'm happy I've done this. YouTube video gonna be out very, very soon. If you're not following my other socials, I would really appreciate that. Like, genuinely, even if you don't care, that's you. But like, a follow on my Twitter and going to my YouTube as for a subscription would honestly mean a lot to me. Like, genuinely. So thank you for being here. Let me pull up my outro music, and I'll be heading on my way. So everyone, chat, say goodbye to Wyatt. If you're lurking, if you're not, this is your last chance to see her for the day. This day has been kind of catered to this beautiful little baby. There she is. Say goodbye to the babe. Not me. No one cares about me. Just this little child right here. Okay, well, chat, I think that's going to be it for stream. You get this wonderful camera angle until I go. Okay. Bye, chat. Good stream. I had a lot of fun. This was a little weird, and we'll see if I have a stream tomorrow. So take it easy. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you all very, very soon. Okay? All right. Bye, chat. Have a good one. I will look at the forum stuff. If you actually do want to participate and can participate in the Minecraft event, please do go check out that forum in the general tab. I think that'd be pretty PogChamp. And join the Discord. Join the Discord. Ooh, you want to join the Discord so bad. Ooh, PMax plugging it in the chat. Ooh, and all my socials. Ooh, woo!